I'm here at the King David Hotel in Jerusalem, awaiting a press conference by U.S. National Security Adviser John Bolton, who's been in Israel on his first visit since assuming office for about a week now. Topping the agenda so far during the trip, obviously, has been the Iranian nuclear issue, as well as Iran's attempts to establish a permanent military presence in Syria, which both the American administration and Israel vehemently oppose. Anxiously awaiting to hear what Mr. Bolton will say on all of these issues here in Jerusalem.
The fact is that Iran's economy has been mismanaged for a long time. And that the effects of this mismanagement throughout the country have been known. The Iran nuclear deal mitigated the effects of its mismanagement of the economy and gave the regime new life, gave this regime that's been the central banker of international terrorism since 1979, new assets that it could use for its nuclear weapons program, for its ballistic missile program, for its terrorist support activities, for its conventional military activities. We saw the consequences of the provision of these new resources in not reduced Iranian belligerency in the region after 2015, but increased Iranian belligerency in the region.
As tensions continue to flare with the Gaza Strip, there is ongoing negotiations in order to attempt to forge some kind of ceasefire deal between Hamas, which rules the Palestinian enclave, and the Jewish state.
Any agreement between Israel and the Palestinians, whatever shape it takes, is going to require agreement of the parties. It's not something the U.S. is prepared to force on anybody. In terms of Hamas, dealing with the terrorist group is you get what you might expect from it. I can't even begin to count the number of ceasefires we've heard from Hamas, Hezbollah, other terrorist groups over the years. I would be stunned if anybody in the government of Israel is viewing this with anything other than very, very clear-eyed understanding of what it's about. The Hamas cared more about the people of the Gaza Strip than their political priorities. We wouldn't have a lot of these troubles, and I think it's a sad outcome for the Palestinian people that all they've got now is a choice between Hamas and the Palestinian Authority.
It appears as though the Trump administration is readying to roll out the much-anticipated peace plan, although President Trump at a rally yesterday suggesting that Israel will need to pay a high price in negotiations if and when they may be launched. I'm Charles B. Blazer reporting for the Media Line.